Live, Jesus, live, so live in me, that all I do be done by thee, and grant that all I think and say may be thy thought and word today. We had a priest in the community a long time ago called Father Joe Woods. And Father Woods did a lot of work in Salesian spirituality at that time. And Father Woods used to print little cards. And one of the cards has on the front of it, Live Jesus, in big, bold red letters. And the other side of it has a little prayer that I say all the time. Now there are much more profound understandings, but when you bring it right down to the simple letter, what does it mean today? What does Live Jesus mean? I think Father Joe Woods captured it beautifully. St. Francis de Sales was convinced that every single thing that we do in the course of the day, with the exception of sin, can be transformed into a beautiful act of prayer. And so what he did in his rule of life, he tried to figure out where everybody was in the course of the day, and he gave us all some thoughts to take all the way through that. And then he gave us kind of a generic one, and he said, if it's not in the book, and you want to do this, then make this prayer, or a variation of it. And it's the simple prayer is, may God, I give this to you. Give me the grace to conduct myself during it in a way that's pleasing to you. And that's it. When I was in formation, I spent 20 years working with guys in formation. When they would come up for vows, I would say to them, when you look at our documents, if you can say, they don't describe somebody over there, but they describe me, or at least what I'd like to be, then you're ready to profess vows. And so that's the simple answer to it as far as I'm concerned. I don't know of anything other than being an oblate. Teaching the 7th grade or standing out here in the hallway with the kids, the little ones love to run up and give you a hug. That is my life. On the other side of that, working with people as a whole, even beyond the school. I mean, our sick and our elderly, people who are going through marriage adjustments, that makes me feel alive. I am delighted when I see a light go on in anyone. I'm delighted when I see someone learn something. And I think this is very much in our Salesian tradition. St. Francis de Sales was an academic. He loved grappling with ideas and doing it in a pastoral way. So he could both write the treatise on the love of God, and he could sit down with people who were trying to figure out how to make sense out of their life, and they could make it all work together. You have to know what fits you. And I can say, I'm a teacher. It fits me. That's who I am. I'm not doing anything different than what I believe is the gift that's God given me. My name is Father David Whalen. I am an oblate of St. Francis de Sales, and this is how I live Jesus.